Well, I'm not a bit sure. What I did is I used no jumper wires because from past 2 days I was using all sort of connection wires, and I deconstructed it multiple times, and I did try to make it workable. But as you can see, there is some sort of a leakage current going on. I think it's leakage current, and if I set it to 0, if I set it to 1, you can see not pretty much is happening. But as soon as I set to 0, since this red LED is connected at the output of the NOT gate, which is this, so it is currently connected at this. And if I try to pull the clock, as you can see, it just went on high since, but eventually my data signal is nothing right now. And if I set it to here at high, it remains at high. But if I try to set it to this low, it do sometimes set to low. But as you can see, now it's not being, oh, it is done. But if I remove the clock and then if I just let it go, then it mostly remains in this reset state, which is it is able to store the 0. And as you can see that there is still this current going on, which is a problem. I think I tried to get rectify this, but as you can see, I just pulled the clock again and just set itself again to high, which wasn't the feature, which isn't what we are looking for. But if I try to put this again here, if I do low, high, it just doesn't seem to be working too much. But I don't know what's going on with the circuit. There it is at the clock pulse, it sets itself. Then I can get rid of anything, and even if I try to put any data, it remains at the blue, so there is no problem. I should use this hand. Yeah, so as you can see, nothing is happening. Even there is no clock. So even if I try to do the load, if I change load to this high, and if I try to put any data, it's not taking any data because the clock is not there. But as soon as I set this to low, and if I pull the clock, I don't know, this should not be happening because the D2 is here at, or the data is at low, the load is also at low, but it sets itself just as soon as I pull the clock, which is something off, which is definitely something off. This is not what our intended design is. And as you can see, if I set this high, and if I again pull it to 0, it went to 0. I don't know how long it will remain. Like see, it just happens. So maybe it's the breadboard. I also ordered around 10 more. I don't know, maybe let's see. I don't know, something is off.